Barbara Buckley is the outgoing Speaker of the House of the Nevada State Assembly. She was a speaker from 2007 until 2010. She's the first woman in the state's history to hold this position. Prior to serving as Speaker, she served as Majority Leader of the Nevada State Assembly from 2001 until 2007. And she's also the first woman to serve in this role. She was first elected to the Assembly in 1994. During her tenure, she was voted most effective legislator from the Assembly for each session from 1999 until present. As Speaker of the Nevada State Assembly, Speaker Buckley authored AB 149 of the 2009 legislative session, creating Nevada's foreclosure mediation program. During the debate on that measure, Speaker Buckley collaborated with other lawmakers, homeowners, the judiciary, lenders, trustees in crafting the measure. So we're looking forward to hearing about her experience. Speaker Buckley, thank you.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity to come to Olympia for the first time and to offer perspectives from Nevada as we grapple with the same crisis. The genesis is the same, homeowner after homeowner, trying to do the right thing, trying to seek a modification or an alternative to foreclosure and not being able to get anywhere. They call, they write, they fax, they plead, they contact their representative, who sometimes contacts the lobbyist for the lender and gets nowhere. As the sponsor, whenever you sponsor a bill, you get all the phone calls, right? That's how it works. I get phone calls from Republicans, Democrats, high-ranking people in both parties around the state saying, help, can you just get me somebody with authority? Because anybody with a brain would modify this loan. But I just can't get anybody on the phone. I get shuttled from the loan servicing center in Dallas to the loss mitigation program in Los Angeles. I can't get somebody to look at the financing of this deal because it would not be in the bank's best interest to take possession of yet another home at a deflated price when I'm ready, willing, and able to make a deal. And it was against that backdrop of complaint after complaint that the Nevada Foreclosure Mediation Program was born. And at its simplest, it provides an opportunity for a homeowner to sit across the table with a representative of the lender. The lender must attend, they must have authority to do a deal, whether it's a loan modification, a short sale, or cash for keys, and the lender has to participate in good faith. And so if the lender the servicer has agreed to follow the HAMP program, and they're not doing it, the mediator will say, you're a signatory to HAMP. That's why you got the TARP bailout money. Now, why aren't you agreeing to work something out here? They qualify, they're owner occupied. If you reduce the interest rate from 7 to 2, they could keep their home. And you want to take possession of another asset. And everybody else's home values would stop going down because of the glut of houses on the market. Why doesn't this make sense for you? And when put like that, what happens? Are loan modifications. And so that's what we did in the state of Nevada. I provided some statistics. In the first 10 months of the program, we had 4,200 mediations. 89% resulted in no foreclosure. Of that amount, 61% resulted in agreements, and 46% of those remained in their homes. 16 agreed to vacate, but it was an exit with dignity. Instead of a foreclosure going on someone's record, they worked out 60 days, cash for keys, and the program was by and large successful. It was ultimately supported in a bipartisan manner in Nevada, Republicans, Democrats. Our newly elected Republican governor just announced his support for the continuation of the program. We're continuing to refine it. Last week I had 3-hour sessions with lenders, mediators, and homeowner representatives. And we're looking at potentially increasing sanctions for the lenders who aren't participating in good faith. And we're also looking at ways to streamline it. It's been successful, it works, and I think what I like best about it is it's a Nevada-based solution. So instead of trying to get in touch with someone from Texas who really doesn't care about a homeowner in Nevada, we have a Nevada mediator with the lender and the homeowner, and they work out something that makes sense. And that's what you can do here. Your bill is excellently drafted. I looked at it this morning and on my way. It improves some of what we build in Nevada. And I think that in the end, your constituents will be happy that they have a place to go to get some help, one way or the other. So I applaud your efforts here. I am happy to be of any assistance because I've heard all the arguments. And if there's any resources we can provide from Nevada to you, we would be happy to do that. So thanks for inviting me here today.
Thank you for being here.